According to Theodore Roosevelt, the conservation of our natural resources and their proper use constitutes the fundamental problem which underlies almost every other problem of our national life. Unfortunately for us, we are using about 30% more resources than our Earth is able to replenish at the moment, which is leading to worldwide problems like deforestation, degraded soils, polluted air and water, and dramatic declines of everything else. At this rapid rate of consumption, we are going to need two worlds in order to match our rate of consumption at this moment. Now, what does that mean? It means we're running out of natural resources. I believe that this is one of the largest problems in our world today, and if we're not careful and continue to use our resources irresponsibly, then our world will be in great danger. Now, when did this whole problem even begin to happen? The answer is simple. It began as soon as technology started to improve and people began to overuse. In countries all over the world, when the natural resources started to decline, technology suddenly started to improve. Now that's a very interesting thing to consider. The reason natural resources declines when technology improves is because people all over were using these natural resources to make this newfound technology. They begin to overuse these natural resources without taking into consideration how much they were using and how slowly they can replace themselves. These types of natural resources that can't replace themselves as quickly are called non-renewable resources. These non-renewable resources include things like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. The reason that these natural resources are called non-renewable is because they take hundreds, sometimes even thousands of years to form naturally and cannot be replaced as fast as they're being used. A sad but true fact of our world today is that the most commonly type of energy that is used are these non-renewable resources. That means we are using more than can be replaced. How ridiculous is that? That the energy that cannot be replaced as quickly is the one that's most commonly being used. This has been happening since the invention of the internal combustion engine from the 17th century. It's this continual use of fossil fuels that's leading to problems like global warming and severe climate change across the globe. Now, not only are these non-renewable resources disappearing quickly, but other resources like renewable resources even are starting to disappear. The only reason that a renewable resource is called a renewable resource is because they're able to replace themselves faster than they're being used. It's become a well-known fact that these renewable resources are being endangered by the industrial world around us. Problems like overfishing and deforestation have quickly rose and are rapidly increasing in size. Now, overfishing is the problem of overexploitation, which fish are killed faster than they're able to regrow and fill those gaps. This is leading to problems in ecosystems underwater. For example, the overfishing of sharks has led to the upset of entire ecosystems all over. Then there's the problem of deforestation. Deforestation is the removal of trees or entire forest, then the land is converted into a non-forest use. It occurs for many reasons. Trees are cut down to be used or sold as fuel or timber, while the cleared land is used as pastures for livestock like cows. Deforestation has resulted in damage to habitats, biodiversity loss, and aridity. Also, deforestation is even affecting war conditions. Army members would go and use the trees as coverage, and now thanks to deforestation, they can't hide behind trees anymore. They can't hide in the trees. In conclusion, we really are using all of our natural resources faster than we can replace them. We know our world is full of natural resources, but many of them are at risk. These at risk are none other than water, oil, natural gas, phosphorus, coal, and last but not least, rare earth elements. In the past 125 years alone, we've scorched through about half of the oil reserves around the world. The production of oil has reached its top point in about 33 out of 48 countries, meaning that they have reached the highest point of production and will begin decreasing. That means about 95% of the recoverable oil in the world has already been discovered. How sad is that? It's completely terrifying to think our natural resources are running out and that we've used almost all of it. The only thing really left to do is to learn to conserve and to be responsible with all of our natural resources. It's up to us right now to show people that we can still save this world, and it's up to us to know that we really can do it.